A clear night for baseball here in Philly. It's the Cardinals and the Phillies coming up next. From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Central leading St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, as you check out the graphic right here, both of these guys pitching exceptionally well this season. Both with really low ERAs, and so it's hard to imagine that a lot of runs will be scored in this one.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Kyle Kendrick. Now we'll look at the way the Phillies will line up behind him. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
John Jay.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Now the pitch. In there, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
Here he comes, 3-1. Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second here tonight, left fielder Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
Hey, try turning the double play for one.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. There's one. Over to Howard, and indeed they get them both.
Boy, this is just a gift right here. I mean, when you've got the pitcher out there and he can't find the strike zone with a map, why are you going to help him? You don't go up there and swing at the first pitch. And if you do, you better not bounce into a double play. That is bad baseball right there.
Michael Lee will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready now on 1-1. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, a pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. There to get it is Utley. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing happening in the first against Kyle Kendrick. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Starting lineup for the Phillies is there on your screen. They'll have to match up against one of the very best around these past few seasons, the hard-throwing right-hander Adam Wainwright. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Phillies, the center fielder, number 11, Ben Revere.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, they're in a stretch right now where it seems like all the breaks are really going their way. The only trouble with that is things tend to even out over time, so we'll see how long they can keep riding this hot streak.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. On deck, there's Jimmy Rollins. Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first is Ellis, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jimmy.
1 away, and Jimmy Rollins will stand in. 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Under it now is Craig to make the catch for out number 2.
Oh, no!
Batting third, left fielder, Dominic.
Dominic Brown will stand in for the first time. 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And the pitch. Fouled straight back. comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
A 1-2 from Wainwright. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-2 one more time. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We've played an inning. No score. Mark McGuire will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. On the way. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Sets the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. First pitch coming. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 18th double of the year. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
Right on the corner, 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here he comes on 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Mark Ellis waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Come on, would you guys go now?
First offering on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Wow, well, there you go. Just more of the same right here. You know, one of the hallmarks of this winning streak is that they've been able to get on the board first quite a bit. And they keep it going here as he drives in the run to make it 1-0.
Corey Horn will dig in here.
Earn your paychecks and turn the dude! Let's go, Phillies.
Here's the first offering. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead.
Just get the out.
He's set, now the pitch.
Swing.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Put it away.
1-1 pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes the 1-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Rollins, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Adam Wainwright will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Well, don't let them score on a wild pitch.
The 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here comes a 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. The 2-2 one more time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Howard has got it, and the side is retired. Cards forced to settle for one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Ryan Howard will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
And now a pitch on the way. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2. And Howard will wisely lay off that one as it's back to 2-2 now. The 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and the Howard shift pays off there. 1 away.
This has to be so demoralizing for a hitter. He does almost everything right, but the defense just does it better. You know, they've been putting on the shift since the days of Ted Williams, but it's become so much more common in, say, the last 5 years or so. So he'll be shaking his head all the way back to the dugout.
Marlon Byrd standing in. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 17 home runs, 57 runs batted in. The next pitch. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Here we go.
And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 6th, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley will get his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games and counting coming in.
Let's go, Chase. Let's go, Chase.
And here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 2 full. Cards lead it 1-0. John Jay is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, John Jay.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a ground ball toward the hole, and Rollins can't cut it off. It's into left for a base hit.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. This is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Alan Craig will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
That one is gonna go.
First pitch to him. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-0. Ball 2 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
There you go.
2-0 on the way. There goes the runner. And a bouncing ball, foul. A 2-1 offering. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Boy, he just turned that thing over perfectly. He put that thing right on a dime.
Nobody out, runner on first. The 2-2 coming. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
He's gonna steal, I'm telling you.
3-2, here it is. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. And this is on the ground for Utley. Could be 2. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
And that was quite a battle up there. He made him throw a ton of pitches. An advantage pitcher here, as in the end, he gets him to ground into the double play.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Will Nieves makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Will Nieves.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1.
Now, Phil.
The 1-0 home for the shortstop, Peralta. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Kevin Franzen will get his first chance here. 2 for 4 in Wednesday's game. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here we go.
Shallow center. Jay comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Kyle Kendrick steps in now. Now here's the first pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. What a stop by Ellis. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Mark McGuire will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
Now the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Here's the 2-2 home. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 2-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Right field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And both guys showing good but not great fastballs. 92 for one, 91 for the other. Yadier Molina will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
Go!
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Come on.
So 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Go back and stay
2-1. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Here's Johnny Peralta now. Swing and a bouncer out in front. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Strong half inning there by Kyle Kendrick. His club trails 1-0. Ben Revere will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Center fielder, Ben Revere.
First pitch on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One 0 on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
3-2, here it comes.
Here we go.
Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The next 3-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will land foul. Full count offering on its way. And here's his swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Ellis. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The shortstop, number 11, Jimmy Rollins.
Jimmy Rollins will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Another 0-2 now from Wainwright. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
2-2 pitch on the way. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Oh, and that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
.30 is on the way. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
Take the base on ball.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Just the first walk he's given up here so far to go along with just the 2 hits. So he's been pretty well in command throughout this entire start.
Marlon Byrd will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. .1-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the air to right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Mark Ellis will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
First pitch coming. Grounded foul off to the right side. And the pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Corey Horn will stand in. He reached on a fielder's choice his first time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
He waits. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Adam Wainwright will stand in, and you can almost guarantee he'll be trying to move those runners here. First offering on the way. And now Wainwright squares around and gets the bunt down. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
And with your pitcher at the plate, you always like it when he can get that bunt down on the very first pitch. Not only do you let him get back to the dugout and rest up just a little bit, but you also keep that momentum going. And that's a nice job right there.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
From the stretch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now the 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
That's a nice swing of the bat right there. Hits that ball right on the button out to left field. That'll easily score that runner from third.
Here now is Alan Craig, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Two runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Pause, now the pitch. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 13 for him on the year, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
You know, it's just not that often that you're going to beat a guy like this around the yard the way they've done so far. I mean, he came into this game with an ERA in the 2s, but it's going to get up there after this shellacking.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and it looks like that's going to be it for Kyle Kendrick. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Brad Lincoln is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Four runs here in this half inning. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
The 3-1 is on the way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Yadier Molina will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Ready now on 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Ball 3. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3-1 on the way. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And Molina's aboard a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Sometimes just the threat of a steal is good enough. He's worried so much about that runner on first that he falls behind in the count. Then he's got to come in with something, and it results in a line drive single.
Come on now, Phil.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this.
Take it now, Philly. Go, Philly, go!
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And add one more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
That's a good approach right there with 2 away. He's just going to shorten up the stroke and take it right back up the middle. That'll be good enough to get the job done and pick up the 2-out RBI.
Into the box now, Mark Ellis. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
1-0 pitch now. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman
Corey Horn. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Now the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Here's the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Here he comes on 2-1. Split finger fastball, but that misses, and it's 3-1.
You almost get the sense that he's trying too hard to trick guys out there instead of coming right at him.
Yeah, I agree. You got a fastball like he has, you got to let it loose.
The 3-1 coming. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, at the very least, this is going to allow the pitcher to hit here in this inning now instead of having to lead off the next inning.
Adam Wainwright will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Get the strikeout, man!
And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home, too, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
Here's a 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. And Revere will make the catch, and the side is retired. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies nothing. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, and Chase Utley getting set to start things out here in the Phillies half of the inning. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. .0 on the way. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
Now the 2-0. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot that time from Chase Utley. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, with the hole they dug themselves here early, it's definitely a long road back. But stranger things have happened, and who knows? So maybe we'll look back on this home run as being the one that got the huge comeback started.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Will Nieves.
Will Nieves.
As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting. Third baseman,
Kevin Franzen will dig in with 1 in and 1 away. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here it comes. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Wainwright ready, the 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. You get the sense he's starting to nibble a bit at the corners here, and that's something he wasn't doing earlier.
Yeah, and he sort of backed off the throttle a little bit, too. I'm wondering if that home run ball might have changed his approach just a little bit.
And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Now,
2-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, he's made 5 or 6 quality pitches in this inning, but he just made the one bad one. And you can bet That's the one he's going to remember when he gets back to the dugout. Good job here, though, because he bounced back to retire the next two guys that he faced.
Manny Morales will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Manny Morales.
And that misses, ball one. Here's the 1-0. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Picked up by Peralta. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Avi Bird will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. John Jay will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the sixth inning.
Center fielder, John Jay.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready on 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here comes the 3-1. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. And the sixth inning opens with a flyout, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Alan Craig.
Alan Craig will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A three-run shot back in the fifth that's really energized his ball club.
Come on, Phillies, let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. One out, nobody on. The next pitch. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
When you're down by 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Franzen is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Might have had visions of another home run there. This pitch is right in his wheelhouse, but he winds up swinging right underneath it and popping it straight up.
Michael Lee will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Good boy.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hitters count 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Definitely looking fastball there, and you know, he got one, but good recognition not to go up and chase it.
Now the 3-0 offering. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When you're a hitter, there's only 2 times where you know for sure you've got a hit. One is when you hit one into the seats. It feels so good. And 2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat, you know it's a double. The only thing in your mind, can I go for 3?
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
The 1-0 home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
And that is not good.
Let's get him out.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Yadier Molina would be next. Full count pitch on its way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Now a low throw, but the big fella Howard hangs with it. Nice play for the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ben Revere will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch on the way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the 2-0. Now the 2-0 is hit the other way down the line to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jimmy Rollins will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Now the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
The 1-0.
Here we go.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Here comes the 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
The 2-1 home to Rollins. Slice down the left side, but foul. One out, nobody on. Here he comes on 2-2. Fouled back. Another 2-2 offering. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove.
Now you've got the big thunder coming next, so you do not want to lose this guy.
The 3-2 pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are two gone now.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Dominic Brown will dig in now. Hitless in his two at-bats so far. First pitch coming. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch on the way. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Yeah, he got a little revenge there. He struck out twice before that, and now he gets him back with a solid base hit.
Ryan Howard will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
But now you got to regroup after the two-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
Now Howard waits on the 1-0. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or two here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Marlon Byrd will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
1-1 on the way. Swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
3 hits now in the inning. He's pretty fortunate this one doesn't score a run, and that's going to load the bases now with 2 away. So it might take a 4th hit here to put something on the board.
Chase Utley will stand in now, and suddenly the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Yeah, this sort of came out of nowhere, didn't it? But when you've got a guy reeling out there like he really doesn't know what hit him, boy, it's time to put the pedal down.
Come on, Utley, let's go now. Let's go now, Shaker.
First offering on the way. Now a check swing here and a little looper. McGuire is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave them loaded. They're down 7-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Yadier Molina will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
The catcher, number 4. Yadier Molina.
Here's the first offering. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Revere is right there, 1 down.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a 1-pitch out.
So 1 away in the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Come on, Philly.
And now a pitch on the way. Down and away, ball 1.
1-1. Oh, shit.
Here's the 1-1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. One, 2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. He'll try again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Let's go, Philly.
Here comes a 2-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Mark Ellis will step in. An RBI single this last time around.
Get out here.
Now the first pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. There to get it is Franzen. Throw on to the first baseman Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Carlos Martinez will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Will Nieves will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Will Nieves.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that, so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
On the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can corral that one. Base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Stepping in now, Kevin Franzen, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled back.
Advancing.
Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. And look where it winds up, completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Ronnie Cedeno will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Get that running at second base. Here we go.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Let him go.
Runner at first here, one man out. He's ready, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. He's set, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
The 1-2 with one away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Two out with the man at first.
Let's go, Phillies. Come on.
1-0. Upstairs with it yet again. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw over to Ellis will get the force at second, and that'll retire the side. This one pretty well in the bag. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Phillies 1. Justin DeFreitas will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Corey Horn will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. And there's the first out. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 32, Matt Adams.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Oh, and even though that's not intentional, as a hitter, you still hate to see that ball up around your eyes.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Payoff pitch coming. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Alan Craig will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. First pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Come on, Drew.
He's set. Now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
A runner on first with 2 away. He waits. Now the pitch. And maybe an excuse me swing there as this is tapped in front of the mound. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Kevin Segrist will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. Ball 2. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
The 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Let's go, Phillies.
The 3-1 pitch. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
And as we showed you a moment ago, this guy enters play with an ERA right around 2.5. So he's been a big part of this bullpen, and he gets the first guy he faces right here.
Dominic Brown will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
The 1-1 home. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. On the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman, Ryan Howard.
Ryan Howard will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, get yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here's the pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Here's the full count offering. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Marlon Byrd will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, and it's 0-1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 7-1. Michael Lee will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Lee.
Now here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here comes a 1-2. This is hit on the ground but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
The 2-2 coming. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Full count pitch on its way. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman.
Mark McGuire will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Pause, now the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. Ready now on 1-1. Chopper foul. Now the 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's just a nasty slider here. Way off the plate. Plays on the hitter's aggressiveness, and he gets him to go after it.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one.
Come on, turn the double.
Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners on first with one down. Here's the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short, and Molina's aboard a base hit.
Okay, take your time.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. .1-0 on the way. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1. First and second now, one man out. Peralta waiting, the 2-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Don't let him score.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Two. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Utley for one. Relay to Howard, and it's in time. The double play, that ends the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Chase Utley will stand in. He homered back in the fifth inning of this one.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
Now the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's the 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And Utley not fighting at that one as he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Will Nieves will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. One out, nobody on. The pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now here it comes. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Into the box now, Kevin Franzen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1 on the way. A little bit outside, 2-1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 2-1 home. Line foul to the right and over the Phillies dugout. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
All smiles in that clubhouse again. Their 8th consecutive victory. It's not often you run across a streak like that, so these guys are definitely enjoying it while they can.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And quite a lot of offense in this one, but if we had to highlight one guy that made the difference, there he is. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Cardinals win it 7-1. Good night from Philly.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Wainwright. His record is now 16-4. The loss goes to Kyle Kendrick. He falls to 9-9. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.